Hello, everybody. Today, let's find the local extrema of y equals negative 4x cubed minus 10x squared. To do this, let's graph the function. And here's the graph right here. Okay, very nice curvy graph. And we can zoom out to see more of it right here. Very interesting graph right here. Okay, now to find the local extrema, we have to look for the bottom of a bowl, all right? And if you look closely at this graph, um, it seems to have no highest point here because the graph goes on forever in this end, and it seems to have no lowest point because the graph seems to go on forever going this way. Okay, so technically there really is no minimum or maximum. That is, there really is no lowest point of the graph or highest point of the graph, but we want to look for local maximum or local minimum. And to do that, we have to focus on a certain part of the graph. And we have local extrema whenever there is like a turning point in the graph. And we have some turning points right here. Okay, so we're going to focus on this local part of the graph right here. And we can even get as local as we like. So for example, if you look at the turning point right here, we can just focus on this part that's outlined, circled in pink there. And this is like the bottom of the bowl. So this point's at the bottom of the bowl right here. So this would be a local minimum. And to find a local maximum, we look for the highest or peak in the mountain. And we can look locally at this area here. Here we have a local maximum. And it's true that a graph can have several turning points, so there can be many local minimums and many local maximums. But this graph has just one of each. To see what they are, we have to find, so for the local minimum, we have to find the lowest that the y value is in that area. And likewise, for the local maximum, we have to look for the highest y value in that certain area. We would normally use calculus, but for this one, we'll just look at the graph, okay? And if I look at the graph here, okay, even gives us the minimum point right here. So looks like the minimum y value in this area would be negative 9.25926. So that's a local minimum, negative 9.25926. All right, and let's go ahead and get down the local maximum while we're at it. And here it is. Looks like it's 0. That's pretty nice. All right. Okay, so we can say that the local minimum is negative 9.25926. And for this one, because 0, and then again, that's local minimum is negative 9.25926 because it's at the bottom of a bowl right here locally. And here we have a top of a mountain locally at the point 0, 0. And so the maximum the local maximum is 0. Okay, so again, to find a local minimum, just look for a turning point that looks like the bottom of a bowl, which in this case is negative 9.25926. And to look for a local maximum, look for the top of a mountain locally. And in this case, the local maximum is 0. And that's how to find local extrema.